What is up, my YouTube friends? Today we will install macOS 13 beta on Windows 10/11. So don't let me waste your time and let's go straight into the video. We need first macOS 13 ISO, link in the description. Secondly, VMware Workstation, link in the description. Third, VMware Unlocker, link in the description. So I created this text file so it's easier to see what we have to do. So first we have to download macOS 13 Ventura ISO file. I already did this because the file is over 13 gigabytes big, but I will show you how to do this. So copy this link, go into Google Chrome and paste it here. So then you want to scroll down and on the right side you will see download options. Click on ISO image and choose Ventura 13.v18.0.03 ISO. Click on it, press string and J, and here you will see that it's downloading. As I said before, I already downloaded this, so we're going to pause it and cancel and exit out. So that's the first thing you want to do. Then I suggest to you creating a folder just specifically for what we are going to do, so everything will be organized. macOS 13 Ventura, and put this here inside. So we have here, yes, so it's going to be very neat, good, and then it's here. So second thing we want to do is to download VMware Workstation Pro. Let's open Google Chrome, VMware Workstation Pro. So click on the first link. So scroll down and you want to try Workstation 16 Pro. Download trial. Go down and we want to install it for Windows. Download now. So string J, and it takes a couple of minutes. So, and while it's downloading, we can actually download some tools which we need. So we want to download VMWare Tools for macOS because this is our guest OS that we will be running. So, and to do this, you have to actually log in. I couldn't find any external links besides directly from VMware, so that's why I signed in. So, and while it's downloading, we can actually install VMware Tools. So click here on the first link. So download VMware Tools. Yes, click here, go to downloads. That's the latest version. We want to download the VMware Tools package for macOS because this is our guest OS. Download now. Agree, accept. Okay, it's already done. So now Workstation is almost finished. Good. Can minimize everything. We can go into our downloads folder. Open this up to the folder which we have created. And now we can transfer everything over there. So we can extract files. Want to extract it in our folder which we have created. Okay. Very good. And here. Great. Very good. So, and the next thing you want to download is a VMware Unlocker. This lets you install macOS on Windows. Copy this link. to Google Chrome, new tab, and paste the command. It's called Auto Unlocker. Scroll down, click here, Unlocker, and it has downloaded. Good. Minimize. So go into your Downloads folder, your window, right click, 7-zip, extract files, choose the folder which you have created, click OK, OK. So now we have everything in our folder, everything what we need. Okay, download VMware Tools for Mac OS. So we want Mac OS tools, not for Windows, not Windows. Good. Okay, once we have everything, we are ready to install the workstation. Right click, run as administrator. That's the first thing you want to install. It's important to keep the installation sequence right. Click next, accept, next. Advanced keyboard, that's good. So we want to check both, next. I don't want to join the Customer Experience Improvement Program, so I uncheck it, but the first one I will leave it checked. Next, next, install. So finish, and let's reboot our system. See you then. Welcome back, my friends. We have to install our patch, but before we do so, I just want to show you what it is actually doing. So open your VM Workstation, create a new virtual machine, click typical, next. Check the socks, I will install operating system later, press next. So we have an issue here, you see. We want to install macOS 13, but it's actually showing only the version 10.15. And you cannot select Mac here. So to fix this, we have to install our patch. So X this out. And the patch will only install itself if there are no background programs running from VM Workstation. So we open our task manager. We want to kill every task that it's connected to the VMware Workstation. So you want to kill this one. Let's scan for any task. Yeah, looks good. So now we are ready to install the patch. Open our folder. Double click Unlocker. Right click, open as administrator, and patch. Now, if you're getting an error message, just check again your task manager, and if the error still persists, then just do a reboot. Then it should work flawlessly. So it's just downloading. So this procedure is very easy per se, but you have to follow the installation sequence rigorously. So just open again. So first download your ISO file. Second, download your workstation. Install the VM Workstation Pro. Then download the unlocker, run the patch, and then we have to create our virtual machine with the macOS 13. So the most important thing is you want to run the patch after you have installed your VMware. The patch has been installed successfully. Very good. Click OK. Exit out. So next thing is we want to create our virtual machine. So right click, run as administrator. So click here on the plus sign, typical. Next. Down here I want to install the operating system later. And now you see, now you can select so many versions of macOS. and included also macOS 13. This is what we want. So click next. Next. Minimum disk size is 80 gigabytes. I actually recommend 100 gigabytes. And we want to store the disk as a single file. Click next. Customize your hardware. This depends on your machine. I recommend a minimum of 8 gigabytes of memory. So this is what I will select to processors. So my processor has 14 cores. So I will select 6 cores. This also depends on the processor that you have. Next one, new CD, DVD, SATA. Here you want to select your downloaded ISO file. So click here, use ISO file image, browse. We go into our folder. Great. And just click here and open. Network adapter. We can go bridged. USB controller, sound card, display. So you won't be able to select any of the settings because before you do, you have to install the macOS VMWare Tools. So none of this will work and it will be also very laggy. But after installing the VMware Tools, everything will work flawlessly. Well, not really everything because it's still a beta version. Just close and click finish. Now power on this virtual machine. And it's working. We have the Apple sign. So click here, I finished installing. And now let's install macOS 13. Select your language. Before we install it, we want to go into disk utility. Continue. Go here on the uppermost. And this says the 100 gigabyte that we have selected. So we want to actually format this in the Apple format. So just click here on top, erase. Name it Macintosh. So capital letters. Erase. So operation successful. Perfect. Click done. Now you can X this out and install macOS 13 beta. Continue. macOS 13 beta to set up the installation. Click continue. Continue. Agree. Agree. Yes. Click your drive. Continue. And see you in 17 minutes. And we can also enable full screen. I think it's better for the eyes. Oh, it's doing something. And it doesn't take 29 minutes. In my experience, it just takes 15 minutes or so. And it looks strange having an Apple logo on an Alienware machine. But it's cool that it's possible. So we are done with the installation. Just select your country. So I haven't tried these options, but you can just play around here. I just go not now. I don't have internet right now. It doesn't matter. Continue, 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 continue. Migration is, no, I don't want to migrate anything. Agree. Agree. So let me just type admin, password. Good, continue. So as you might have noticed, it's very laggy. It's very slow. So continue. Set up later. Continue this auto. I use auto. So, and you might have noticed that it's very laggy, it's very slow, and the reason is macOS 13 does not support hardware acceleration, which means your graphics card will not be supported. But after installing the VMware Tools, it will run much better. You are not even able to change your screen resolution. I will show you. Oh, and I just clicked here on the Apple logo, went into System Settings, then scrolled down to Display, Resolution, Scaled, and you see only this resolution is available. But after installing the tools, you will be able to change to any settings that you want. And you see it's very laggy, it's very slow, because as I said again, no hardware acceleration enabled. And if you are running a Mac system and do the same procedure as I showed you, you are able to activate Metal support, so hardware acceleration basically. But since Windows does not support Metal, you will not be able to do this. There are specific commands that you can enter in the BMX setting, but it doesn't work with Windows. So now we want to install the tools. Just go here on the top. So exit the full screen, and we want to actually power off the machine. So we want to shut it down. Okay, once we've shut it down, right click, settings, go to your ISO file image. So basically we don't need the ISO file anymore because we have already installed it. Go to your desktop, into your folder, and click on here and select the tool darwin.iso. Open. Good. Click OK and power on the machine again. So let's enter the full screen. I like how it looks. Apple logo on an Alienware machine. So strange. Enter your password. And now you see VMware Tools. It should auto launch by itself. That's why I'm waiting. So it should auto launch any second. Well, it doesn't, so let me just double click. Yeah. So just click here. Continue. Install. Type in your password. So, OK. Click OK. Go then to Privacy and Security. Scroll down. And you will see an entry. System software from developer VMware Inc. was blocked from loading. Just click here, allow. Type in your password again, unlock. And restart. Just restart your PC. I mean your virtual machine. Restart. Okay. Oh, you see, now we are in full screen and everything seems to work flawlessly. So after the reboot, we want to install the tools again. Continue, install, type in your password. Okay, this looks promising. Good, the installation was successful. The software was installed. Please restart your Mac. Yes, restart it again. Okay, great. Now the tools are installed. We can close it and just check our display. Scaled. And great, it's full HD, you see. Show resolution, yeah, it's full HD, great. Now you can play around here. I haven't been able to activate Wi-Fi, and as I have understood it right, Wi-Fi is not supported because this whole thing here is experimental and this is not supposed to work either. Yeah, so now you have here macOS 13. So as a matter of fact, I will just try to plug in an Ethernet cable and let's see if internet works. So Ethernet cable is plugged in. Let's see if internet works. No. Let's go into system settings. And I don't believe that it will work. As I said, this is very experimental. Okay, just let me check one more thing. Let's go to edit, virtual network editor. So let me just select here gigabit Ethernet. Good. VMNet 0. Okay. Then let's select VMV0 here in the settings. Bridge, yes. It doesn't work. It shouldn't work. It's not supposed to work. And this is how you install macOS 13 Ventura on Windows 10/11. I hope you liked this video. See you then. Bye.